Hello everyone, this is Josh from Six Wrenches, and well, I did an intro for the Lincoln Town car vid that you guys are about to see, expecting me to do a lot more to it than I actually had time to do, because, well, it's already snowing. So in this video, I set out to do a lift kit on the front and the rear and a bunch of other stuff, and I really only got the rear done and some mechanical things done, and then we took it out and had some fun with it. So this is just a little kind of intro thing saying, hey, I'm gonna say things that are gonna get done that aren't gonna get done. This is just kind of why I ran out of time, but without further ado, let's get into it here. Hello everyone, this is Josh from Six Wrenches. We are back with one of my favorite cars I've got. This is my beater Panther body. This right here is a 1999 Lincoln Town car that I originally bought for parts for my Crown Vic, got the title for, and we have beat the crap out of this thing. We have lifted it in the back with wooden blocks because the airbags are blown out of it. We have put truck tires on it. We have welded the diff. We have removed the rear brakes so it does great burnouts. This thing is a great thrasher. However, I want to bring this thing to an even better place. I want to put actual suspension in the back, which I do have coil springs from a Crown Vic. I have 3-inch lift blocks for the front and the rear to run some truck tires. I have the truck tires to mount on it, and I have a few mechanical things that I'm going to do to make it actually run better. And this is the perfect segment to it. I want to finish it up before it snows because all of the birds are flying away. And even more bad, that truck over there that you guys know from basically hauling home every single car that you see on this channel, I was an idiot and I hurt it. I hurt the transmission because I didn't check the transmission fluid when I knew it had a leak for a while, and I did hurt the transmission. So I need something that's going to be reliable during the winter, and I'm guessing that should be this car. I have had a F-150 like that one in the past that was two-wheel drive, and I got along just fine. I work in the city, or not in the city, but I work in town. I live in town. The roads are plowed enough, plenty to get a rear-wheel drive car through. Like I said, the truck I had, I never even got that thing stuck, and it was just rear-wheel drive. And this thing has a hell of a lot more weight on the back, so this thing should handle the snow pretty well. Just as a backup, in case the transmission on that F-150 finally does conk out. Which I hope it doesn't. Hope at some point I can rebuild it, but right now we need to have something just as a backup plan, and that's where this thing comes into play. So without me talking anymore before I run out of sunlight, because I'm doing this after I get off of work, we're gonna start working on the back, put the lift blocks on the back, put the coil springs on the back, get it sitting down on its own suspension for the first time in a long time, at least in the back, and then we'll move on to the front because the front is a little bit more involved. Now without me yapping along anymore, let's get into it. What a horrible exhaust. Yummy air suspension. Whoop. I'm gonna go steal my dad's welder real quick and weld this cup in. Let me show you guys what I'm on about here. So I got these lift blocks for a Crown Victoria because obviously it's getting coils and they're not airbags anymore. And the thing right in here, let me take off my headlight and show you guys. This is a little bit loose. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's got a lip in the middle to catch it, but I am going to center it here, then weld it. There's no way I just did that. This looks a lot more correct for the back. I 100% did put the back on the front, or the front on the back. Wow, I'm an idiot. How am I this stupid? All right, I'm just gonna cut out everything and then come back whenever the correct thingamabob's installed. Because Wow, am I that stupid? I really am that stupid. Okay, I really am that dumb. Okay, I'll be back. That is on nobody but me. Wow, I'm a special child.
Get your video.
All right, so we actually have one side, and I had to cut off my suspension compressors a little bit to actually get them up in there, but there is one side here. So now that that's done, we're going to move on to the other side, and I'm just not even going to film that because it was the same thing over here. On this time, though, I'm not going to put in the front lift block on the other side. I'm just going to do the rear one.
Yeah, you idiot.
Fuck you! All right, look at that. We have... I pooped it. We have lifted suspension on both sides of the rear end. This thing's actually going to have suspension, which is wild. Are you ready?
I pooped.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we actually did the other side of the rear on this side. We took it around the block. It actually does now have suspension in the back, which is amazing. It doesn't have shocks in the back, so it floats a little bit. But we drove it, we got back, we realized this thing's pissing coolant, only to realize at the back of the block, the head was pissing. And then we actually did a head gasket completely in the driveway. We definitely didn't use head gasket in a bottle at all, and now it's completely fine. So now we're gonna move on to the front and lift this piece of shit. Apparently, it's fairly easy. You pop off this top nut right there on your shock, these bottom two right there, and you can just drop the shock right out the middle. You can throw a spring compressor. I'm getting back shots right now. You can throw a spring compressor through the middle, compress it, then just throw the lift block underneath. So we're going to do that on both sides, and then probably not even align it, and then go down the road and see what happens.
Getting closer.
What are you doing?
Rebuilding your brakes.
Tapping. Here.
Rebuild.
Do you think I could just like grab the shock body with a vice grip maybe?
Yeah, but you can't get to the shock body.
Oh, is that just plastic covering?
Well, yeah, but you could cut that off. But you can't get to the shock body on account of it. It's in the frame of the car.
Yeah. Guess we'll have to keep going like this.
I don't want to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we tried to remove the shocks to do what I was saying and put a spring compressor in there and put that lift block on there. But the top of the shocks, I think there actually might be the original shocks of the car because they were pretty rusted. We couldn't get the nut off. So I'm going to have to cut those shocks off. And I didn't have replacements. I didn't want to have no shocks in the front and rear. That would make this thing handle really, really worse than it already does. So we're going to skip on the front end lift for now. We're going to drive it around just the way it is, even if it does look a little bit goofy with the lift in the back and not in the front. And now we're going to cut over to me driving a little bit after some snow finally hit the ground. So we'll move over to that. And well, ladies and gentlemen, obviously it snowed, and this is where this thing being cold-blooded is probably going to try to bite me. Let's see how good this girl's going to be. Now, I will tell you right now, I have semi-learned the trick to get this thing to start when it is cold, and that's prime it a bunch of times. Now it's going to low. There it is. Let's leave this thing and it should clear itself up. And in the meantime, we can wipe it off. Now, while I wait for this thing to warm up, I'm going to show you guys some footage of me taking it out before it snowed, confirming that it actually drives really, really nice with the springs in the back without just blocks on it. And then we'll come back and we'll start showing some fun things that I did in the snow. So, in the meantime, I'll freeze my fingers off, brushing this thing off. You guys get to watch me do stupid things. So, enjoy.
Beast! Rest! Don't you cry!
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but something sloshed out pretty good at that last corner back there.
Did it? Probably gas. When I took that corner. Yeah, probably gas.
Off of the highway.
Yeah. One where I slid. Oh, the other one? Yeah. Probably gas. Yeah, it was gas. You're not leaking any coolant. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. 19 degrees. It's fairly cold. And how about my milk? Yep. Completely frozen. And well, now that you guys saw me having fun in the not snow, you guys get to watch me have fun now in the snow. And well, this is just gonna take it out. I'm gonna see how it does in the snow, because like you guys know, I don't know if you guys do know, I need to look back in my recording and see if I said it or not. I actually am getting this thing ready in such a hurry because I want it to be a backup in case my truck dies. Like I said, I don't know in the recording if I said it or not, but I ran that truck fairly low in transmission fluid, didn't realize it had a leak, and I hurt the transmission in that thing, so about after an hour of driving it, it does start to act a little bit weird. This thing is just going to be my backup in the winter, just in case that thing shits the bed in the middle of winter when I need something to run and drive. So let's go test it and see how good it does. Until it warms up, I'm going to turn down this heater. It does semi-work. It doesn't blow out super warm air, but it blows out like 60 degree air. Well, see how good the tires do. It's definitely a rear-wheel drive car, tell you that much. It's fun too. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, next week you guys are going to be seeing me drive the Buick, which I'm sure you caught a glimpse of there. That Buick, we took down some really rough terrain. We are not going to be going down that terrain in this thing because that Buick's front-wheel drive, and if you guys don't know, front-wheel drive gets along a lot better in the snow than rear-wheel drive does, even if rear-wheel drive is way more fun. So we're just going to take this thing down some back roads, make sure it's actually good enough to survive, which I know for a fact it is. I'm just kind of telling myself to do this so I can go out and have a little bit of fun. And well, I'm going to bring you guys along with me because, well, I do YouTube. Might as well. And if I'm going to die and they find my body in a ditch, might as well have the recording of me dying. I'll put this here. If you guys find me in a ditch, make sure to upload it to my channel so everybody can laugh at me while I die. Call me an idiot while I fail a drift and go, yo, bro, watch this drift, and then I end up dead. There's me. Can you guys see me with my beautiful camera mount? It's like at my face. It's at my mouth, not my eyes, because I need to be able to see, but it's a lot better than what it used to be the last time you guys saw it. I was kind of up here in the sun visor for most of it, so I'm going to try this out. And I already tried it out with the Buick, and it did a hell of a lot better, so I'm going to use this, even if it does look a little bit goofy. Oh yeah, the brakes are more of a suggestion than anything, but hey, they do work, even if it is only the fronts. I do have a lead on actually getting brakes for this thing. I found a guy who demolition derbies these things, and he has a few of them, and he said, well, I'm going to look through my pile of any of them that are completely beat to crap, and I'm going to scrap, and if the rear brakes are not seized up, you're welcome to have them. So I do have a line on some brakes, they're just not here yet. Well, let's give it a whack now that we're on back roads. Thing actually runs really good for being an $800 town car. Now, I am going to cut after I get done here today to footage of me and my buddy that you guys know. He's the guy that we're doing the old pickup truck with. I've drug him to plenty of junkyards. He is one of my best buddies. We took out the Buick and this thing on the same day, had fun in it in the snow, and well, by the time we got to this thing, it was already fairly dark. So I didn't get a lot of good footage, so I figured I'd drive this thing a little bit here where it's a little bit brighter outside and get at least some footage and talk to you guys for a minute before we go out and just do that, where you can just hear this thing banging out the limiter and just a little bit of light out the front. Because, well, this thing at night is really bad because the headlights are already like 28 or 26 years old, almost 27 years old. I think they're the original housing, so they're really foggy. They're old, incandescent, they're not LEDs, and they are angled basically right at the ground right now because, as you guys know, this thing doesn't have a front-end lift kit yet. So the headlights on this thing are kind of crap. So it was really, really fun and really, really sketchy driving it at night, but hey, we had a riot, so what can you do? Oh my God, ooh, tail slapper, whee! See, that's why I didn't want to go crazy with it. I knew I would lose it. Now, I will tell you guys right now, when I get that rear brake, those rear brake calipers, I am going to put line lock on this thing so I can still basically turn off the rear brakes when I want to go out and have fun. That will be a later thing, but it is going to get done fairly quickly when I put on those rear calipers. Right now, I'm saving up a little bit of money because those cats that I got, that you guys know that I saved from work, they are ready to get fixed and a bunch of shots and everything like that. They're ready for their final rounds of shots and getting fixed. So that's a good chunk of money that's just going to go away real quickly. So I don't have all the money in the world to blow on this turd right now. So I'm just trying to get it, like I said, just cromulent for the winter, just as a backup vehicle in case my truck takes a crap. So, but like I said, there are big plans in this thing. Like I said in the update, the channel update video of the year, I do plan to put a manual in this thing and a turbo at some point. Like I said, I have the heads for it. I have the turbo for it. I have a bunch of parts for it. I have tires for it. I just need to mount them on the rims. I have the front lift kit. The front lift kit. I just need to get shocks for it, because like you guys saw in this video, these shocks did not want to come out, which kind of sucks because this car is pretty clean. I would have figured the shocks wouldn't have put up much of a fight, but they sure as hell did. Do a little flippy do. Just because it's fun, I want to go back the way I came because I saw a truck I might want to go by. Oh, hey, deer. Oh, there's more of them. Can I hit one of them? Come here, Bambi. Come here, Bambi. Oh, that one wiped out. You ate shit. You ate shit. Now, before you guys freak out, I wasn't actually going to hit him. I'm not that big of an a-hole, but that was pretty funny. That man ate poopy. Now I'm going to cut back to where I'm in my driveway after I show you guys a few of the clips that I do have of me and my buddy having fun and all that fun stuff. Then we're going to cut back to me and we're going to talk a little bit about what I got going on with this car and what my plans are in the future with it. Committing man's laughter.
That covered up my fart.
Did you fart right there? It's like it's like farting when there's lightning. Holy crap, it's Nerds Juicy. Wow. I love advertisements. Salt, 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 salt. Should we just follow the salt truck until his car rusts in half? Imagine downshifting now in this. Remember how sketchy it was on normal gravel? This thing will throw your ass into a ditch.
No.
Do you want to try it? You want to find out?
I mean, we could probably get out of these ditches. It's not shifting. What's going on?
Oh, it was in third.
Oh yeah, this is a road to your place.
Yeah.
This is no.
Did you just get us stuck? The answer is no. Now we gotta wait for this car coming.
Bad idea.
This is a great idea.
This is a terrible idea.
I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
I'm terrified.
We should switch seats then.
No, because that's worse.
Nuh-uh.
Stop sign.
Really?
Speed up sign.
Hello everyone, just got home and well, it got dark out super quick. I went inside, grabbed a little food, went to the bathroom, came back out and it was already this dark. It's not even 6 o'clock yet and it's already this dark. But that's where the videos with this thing, at least mechanically, are going to end. There are going to be a few videos in the future with this thing where we go out and take it and beat on it and have fun with it, but right now it is basically where I need it to be. It is my fault that I hurt my truck over there and didn't check the transmission fluid and ran it a little bit low and probably hurt that transmission. But right now, this is a good backup vehicle in case that thing kunks out in the middle of winter. Now, until I clean out my shop and get my Crown Vic and everything rolling, the mechanical stuff on this thing's going to end. I'm not going to put a lift kit on the front. I'm not going to put rear brakes on it when it's like -7 out here and the wind's coming and the snow's blowing. I'm just straight up not going to do that. Right now, the way it sits, it's a perfectly cromulent daily driver. Like I said, it still doesn't have rear brakes. It still is a little bit cold-blooded. It still doesn't have a lift kit on the front, but it's perfectly fine for a backup vehicle for now. And like I said, the mechanical videos are going to end here. However, we still are going to be taking this thing out and beating on it every now and then because it is still a really fun car, especially on the snowy roads. And I'm not going to make any promises, but I do have an idea with this thing and the Buick. And like I said, I'm not going to make any promises because I haven't pulled the strings yet, but I do have a buddy who knows somebody that has an old racetrack, a dirt circle track, that has not been used in a while. I'm going to see if I can't talk to him and convince him that if we sign some waivers saying, hey, we or our family won't sue you if we kill ourselves, can we go out and have a little bit of fun on it? And well, like I said, I'm not going to make any promises, but if that ends up working, well, might have to go out and have some fun with the Buick and the town car on that track. But without me yapping anymore, it's dark outside. I want to go inside where it's nice and warm, go have a little bit more dinner because I just had a snack. I didn't have a full meal, and just go and lay where it's nice and warm and not like 10 degrees outside. So I'm going to go inside now. This was Josh from Risks Wrenches getting my 1999 Lincoln Town Car actually lifted in the back correctly without just blocks. It actually has coils and lift blocks in the back. Getting this thing running around a little bit more and actually going out and having fun with it. Hope you guys like this type of stuff. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next with this thing. Do you want to see me lift up the front end next? Do you want to see me take it off of a cliff? Do you want to see me paint it like a reindeer? What do you guys want me to do next with this thing? I'm obviously going to do what I want to with this thing. It's my vehicle. I have plans for it. But if a lot of you guys want to see me turbo it, or a lot of you guys want to see me lift it first, I can work on getting that stuff done before I do all the other stuff and keep you guys happy. Or if you want to see something else, do you want to see my electric Fiero? Do you want to see my Buick that's in the background there that has a little bit of fun stuff that you guys haven't seen yet, which you guys will see next week? And wow, I'm dark here. And wow, you guys cannot see my face like at all. That's crazy. I'm spooky. But if you want to see any of the stuff that you have or haven't seen on my channel, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, I do try to build this channel off of what you guys want to see first. Like I said, they're my cars. I do have plans with them. I'm going to be doing what I want to do with them anyways. But if you guys want to see something more than the other one, I'll try to focus on that one a little bit more. And well, let me actually listen to myself this time without me rambling along anymore. This was Josh from Risks Wrenches. Hope you guys are having a good day, night, week, whatever it is. If you guys like this type of stuff, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload next. Click that like button if you like this. Click that dislike button if you disliked it. And well, till next time, I hope you guys are having a good day, night, week, whatever it is, and hope to see you guys later. Peace out and goodbye. Want to be the guy that, you know, filmed random children without their consent. That'd probably put me on a watch list somewhere.
Mr. nicknames his private member Lazarus because he has risen from the dead.